Okay, so I'm going to try this one more time. I was with Google all morning trying to fix this, so I hope I have sound. Oh, now the microphone is showing sound. So, what was I trying to video everybody to see? Okay, overhead for the camp. Once the place is paid off in 1 year, of course, this does not include extra stuff on the bill. My hydro per year is $1,200. My internet is $1,800 a year. $1,700 for property tax, $700 for water, $1,200 for house insurance, coming out to $6,600 a year. If you divide it by 12, it's $550 a month. That is the overhead of my camp when it is paid off. There's no place in Canada I'm going to find a cheaper place to live. So don't think I'm going to spend $3,500 on an apartment, because it isn't going to happen. I'm in the process of building gardens and doing raised gardens, because I've tried everything else and it doesn't work. So I need to do raised gardens that are lined with plastic and then add filler in it, because this is clay bottom. I'm losing soil. I'm losing water. I do not have a well. I do not have a hose. I have potable water that gets shipped in. To dig a well is $25,000. I just don't have that kind of money. I can only stretch my money so far. I'm going to be sitting at home for the next year again to pay the place off. I won't be going anywhere. I'm parked. I've got 2 more shopping trips, and that's it for me. If anybody wants to see me, you're coming here. I'm not going over and above for anybody anymore. I've helped out so many people. And now that I need the help, I can't get the help. So I'm not helping people anymore. I mean, I've got friends, close friends that I help once in a while, but it's more for a lending ear than anything. Cash-wise, I can't afford anything anymore. I have to worry about myself. So I'm making things work. It will be the cheapest way possible I can do it. It's cost me to date over $350,000 in upgrades. The mortgage alone, with lawyers, lenders, interest rates, everything you got to put together, is $10,000 more than what you're paying for the place. And you have to take that into consideration when you do get money on a loan, especially when it's a small loan. They wouldn't even lend me $20,000. I had to go $50,000 and up, or they wouldn't lend money to me, which kind of blows me away. I just wanted a 6 or 8 month loan, and they wouldn't give it to me. It had to be over a year, $56,000 at 10.9% interest, which is costing me an extra $10,000 that I couldn't afford. So now I'm paying penalties for it, which I really wasn't my fault, because the people that sold me the property lied about the whole listing, everything. Nothing on it was legal. Nothing about the listing was true. And I bumped into the problems as I'm going. So it said it was ready for water hookup. There's not even plumbing here. So I've got so much that I have to go through. So I brought my cost down as much as I can. I have food for the next year. And I'll have 2 more grocery trips. I'll have all of my supplies, and I'm picking up some stain and some plumbing supplies. And I'm done with spending on the place for at least a year and a half. I just don't have the money to put there. I'm broke. I have no money. It has cost me my life savings, which is just totally wrong. My contractors, every single one of them, except for my groundskeepers and that, everything that they did has to be torn apart and redone. I don't know, people that say that they know what they're doing, they take the money and everything's falling down off of my ceiling. The whole thing was done wrong. They were never supposed to put drywall, and they said that. And all it had to be was strapping and put up the wood. And it was the wrong wood that the carpenter chose to begin with. So the whole thing's got to be gutted. So it's costing me triple the cost trying to get a stupid ceiling done. And if I don't go round with it because it's a barn, then I won't have any space. I wouldn't have space for a bedroom. I don't even have space for a bathroom, which is why I added a sauna. And that's how I stay clean, and it's private. But I still have to light it up to heat it up in order to use it. So it's not that easy. So to go off grid, or semi off grid and live the way I am to save on cost in your future, which I've only got about 10 years left to live. So I wish I was 21 when I'm doing this, but I couldn't do anything back then either because I was a single mom. So you guys have a nice day. Churan's Tiny Homestead. That's my overhead. Bye.